Different generation, man. I bought her literally a safe for her birthday. Just safe.
It's a very practical.
Yeah, safe. Like stuff. Then a cash register because she wanted a real one.
Old.
And she wanted yeah. And I got her a C scanner.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to show.
Those are the things that she wants.
Drug trafficking?
I don't know. She's a
Hey.
very interesting kid.
Yeah.
I think she's planning on being a
Okay, we're on.
We're on.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Sorry we're late. We were running around.
Gallivanting around.
Trying to do things, but we're really glad that you showed up on our 9th album. Something for the Rest of Us is being, and we're really about it. And you know, let's get down to it and let's talk to each other.
It's geek on. Yeah.
All right, guys, your first question from Steve Carruthers. He's UK.
Steve Carruthers.
What's the one thing you love when you're on tour in the UK?
Oh wow! You know what about this? I think all three of us should answer this because we're all gonna have three answers. I just love the way the crowd at the gigs are. Everybody is singing. Everybody's good time, jumping up and down. It's just like a free for all, and I really love that. There's so excitement in the audience that you can. And also, I like to eat.
I like also about Europe. I like exploring around early, and I go to all sorts. But I also like watch Mike eat sausage at the airport.
Yeah, yeah, I do that sometimes. Proper fish and chips too. Much better over there than here.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of UK, Lydia from Scotland, who is going to your Glasgow show, very excited.
Thank you, Lydia.
Wants to know if you've ever tried haggis in Scotland.
Yeah, I had haggis. I had it in Scotland. I had it here with this producer, Gavin McKill, this guy that produced. Somebody help me.
Superstar Car
Thank
Wash.
you, Superstar. And he had us over for Burns Day to his house, and I really remember what it tasted like because we like a gallon of scotch.
Yeah, we had to recite the poem Ode to Haggis, and then we all drank scotch, and then he gave me a little haggis on a paper plate, and I like sneakily slipped it under the fuck.
Probably still there.
So it's still there.
Awesome. Alexandra would like to know, she says, I love all the songs, Something for the Rest of Us, and in particular. The question is, as you're adding more to tour, now that the album is out, will you add more songs of the new to the set list?
We're going to start playing a few more off the new album. As soon as people get the album, they can hear the songs and sort of know them, become a little more familiar with them. That's going to be really, I'm really excited about doing this. And thank you very much for doing those songs.
So now that we have Something for the Rest of Us, okay, can you guys talk a little bit album title, Something for the Rest, and kind of where it came from, means to you guys, etc.?
I just think the title to me is about like all of us, the regular people world, you know, character in a movie who said, you know, these are the people, a character named George Bailey, and these are the people that are living and working and paying and dying. I'm paraphrasing, I don't think I'm exactly correct, but he said that in a movie called Full Life, which is, you know, it's a cheesy holiday movie. You know, that's a profound statement, and I think, for instances, in the world right now, it's like the people, the middle class of the world, are just being left behind, and I wanted to try and address the emotional of living in a society where more everyday people are losing their place, and they're feeling frustrated and losing their purpose, and to give a voice.
Sharon would like to know, if you were stranded on a deserted island and could only have one CD, what would it be? If you could answer that.
Oh man, I was stumped the other day. I really like Through the Past Dark by the Rolling Stones. It's like a kind of like a sort of psychedelic kind of greatest hits.
Yeah, I would have to see The Clash's London Calling.
That has packaging that floats when you get off the island.
Ruth wants to know, you consider to be the highlight of your careers so far. Is there anything you're eager to do in the future?
You know, there've been great. I mean, you know, being able to sell out a place like Box, which is a beautiful, that's a highlight. You know, gold record. You know, getting inducted into the Hall of Fame was a big one for that. That really meant a lot to me. You know, we've been nominated for 4 Grammys. You know, I mean, many things. It's like, you know, if I keep the right mind and the right attitude, you know, I think it could be a new one.
We played at Memorial Auditorium. It was the big hockey rink below where I saw the Who. Like everybody, and we played the last show where they tore it down. And so to me, like that was a huge day because we just squeaked in there right before they did down, and it was always sort of a dream to play there.
Rob user Milrage is waving it.
But there's a delay here. You know?
There is.
Yeah, so you
But
see
he'll
like,
eventually. Milray.
Hello, Milray. Free shoots.
Mike's big end of his musical career is that he got fused.
Yeah, once or
In
twice.
19 periods.
Yeah.
Well, let's ask some individual questions to you guys. Some people had some clever just directed at you guys. Start with Robbie. Rob, how are you able to do everything that you do as a Goo Goo Doll? How pull together music is art here? And don't you ever get
And yeah, I got a lot of people with others do, so you know I got a lot of people around me, so they do that kind of stuff.
Great. Susan Gowski, Johnny, question for you.
Nice name.
What is your favorite buffalo chicken recipe? Or do you have a favorite recipe to share?
The best one, the original one, but when I'm doing them, see, long involved process. You have the chicken wings, they can't be frozen. You have to pat them dry towels so there's not too much water in them. And you have to cook them 18 to 20 minutes until they're on the top so they're really good meat. And then you don't screw them with anything fancy. You get Frank's Red Hot sauce. No other hot sauce, Joe's ass whooping hot sauce, something like that. You get red hot sauce and butter. You melt those two together. It tastes as hot as you want. And then you shake the chicken wings in, throw them on a plate, and drink like 10 beers.
That's true.
Yeah, you know?
It's the nobody cooks them. The 18-minute wing, 18 minimum,
Yes,
is with Johnny.
yes.
Excellent. Mike, this is from Ruth. I finally got to see your drumming up close at a Marshall concert, and I whether you ever plan on teaching us what you know.
Yeah, I've actually taught before, but I haven't much time recently to do it. But yeah, I'm always into that. If anybody wants to learn, call me up.
One of your biggest fans, whose name is Chris Jess 02, his 30th birthday today. He would like you to know 30th birthday, and he bought your albums. Very excited.
Well,
So,
thank you very
happy
much.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
30.
Alyssa would like to know, what was your fond memory while making the album? This is for the whole band.
Yeah.
Just finishing forever. You know what? My favorite time of doing the album is when we went in to cut the song for the album, and we worked with Butch Vig in this really amazing studio called East West out here in Los Angeles. And it's just a beautiful, amazing studio. It's full of history, and that was incredible. It was a really fun couple of days. That was really a highlight.
I would like to know what your most habits are, if you might be willing to with your fans.
Why don't we let the guys answer?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
good one.
Then you find out what's going on. No, that's actually a bad idea. We get along pretty well, so.
Yeah, it's a bad date.
None of us have any
For the
habits.
record.
We're all perfect.
No,
Question.
I don't know. I think my most annoying habit probably being negative and cigarettes. Those are probably my 2 most habits. Robbie,
I don't have any. I'm absolutely perfect. As is Mike.
I guess I'm new with any flaws. I apologize.
Let's see. Ronnie would like to know what the song "Nothing Is Real" is about, and what inspired you to write it.
I did a lot of writing in Buffalo, and the song sort of came out driving my old hometown, and although it's a really great place, really sort of starting to read itself in a very interesting way. It made me realize the state can never go home again. Because even though you're in the same geographical place, the people change, the buildings change, the mood change, and you know, it'd be a fine place to live, but it's not the place to go up. So, if that sheds any light.
Great. The Goos and Guns thinks Rob perfect.
See that?
Robbie is perfect.
Verification. I just said that. No.
He just said he was perfect.
Follow him around and tell him at least once an hour every day. You're perfect.
I like to call him Philip.
Yeah.
So Marie says, you've turned my dog and me onto some great up bands such as Lifehouse and as your concert acts. How does that process work for you and them? Like, how do the people that that opened for you? And also, kudos for the to identify great young talent.
Oh, you know, we get presented, you know, the list of bands, and we'll listen to them. And by the way, Switch and Lifehouse have been around for years.
Yeah, they've been around for each one of them for 10 years.
Yeah, you know, and they're great band. And you know, you to the music and you see who you think would be great and to play with, and you know, you just try to figure out who you're going to get with. Because that's the important thing, you know. It's like you want a nice copacetic for touring.
Eddie, now what advice and tip give to a band going into the show?
Make sure that your songs are very well received.
Yeah, unless you want to spend $1.
Yeah.
Or unless you come to my studio, don't know your song. You can
And then
stay in
spend
there all day. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
I think it's really important to make sure that work on the material is much in the garage or wherever you're doing, and basically you're just into a recording studio to capture the performance. So get in and get out as quick as possible.
You make all your mistakes.
Yeah.
And then bring it to the studio.
Yeah.
Robbie, the user loves GGD. Know what you're looking at online.
I'm actually looking at all social networks, Twitters and all that kind of stuff, and what you guys are saying. So behave.
Don't hurt his perfect feelings.
Yeah, my perfect feelings. I feel perfect.